Okay, all right. This focuses on a very interesting young man. His name is Llemar Nicholson. All right, and this guy's been living with a fatal disease for well over a decade, like 2004. So he's been with this for a good while. So here's his story. So having played by ill health since being diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2004, Lamar Nicholson's employed individuals with the illness and other medical conditions always aim for the sky regardless. A past student of St. Jago High School and University of the West Indies, Nicholson was diagnosed with a condition which is an inflammatory bowel disease noticing the symptoms in September 2003. Crohn's disease, according to Mayo Clinic, causes inflammation of the digestive tract, which leads to abdominal pain, basically like stomach upset, fatigue, weight loss, and malnutrition. No policy analyst at the Bank of Jamaica, Nicholson recalled to the Jamaica Observer how the condition affected more years and how he has not allowed it to stop him. Quote, I did the SCC, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, examinations at 14 years old. Went to sixth form and took ill straight away. At that point, I was age 15 and weighed 142 pounds. I lost over 10 pounds in 1 week and 25 pounds in 6 months. I spent 3 years in sixth form as a result of my illness, complete some components of my exams from home, taught myself economics, mathematics, management and business, compulsory communications and Caribbean studies, he said. He was successful in his examination at secondary level, so now time to advance to tertiary levels. Quote, it's now time to attend university. I moved on to University UA. Did a double major in economics and mathematics while my weight fluctuated between 95 and 20 pounds. I eventually completed that program in 2010, did my master's in economics, which I completed in 2012, Nicholson told the Observer. After acquiring all his qualifications, naturally the next step was to land a job. However, that's how things progressed for Nicholson, because that disease kept coming back and back, as you're going to read. According to 31-year-old, he was so sick he had to remain at home for more than a year, unable to work. However, Nicholson said one day he stepped into the world of work, despite challenges of living with Crohn's disease. I began working at Bank of Jamaica in January 2015. He said, my time there lasted for 19 months before I took up a full scholarship to pursue my Doctor of Philosophy and Economics at the University of Delaware in August 2006, but I took sick, lasted 2 months. And I'm just wondering, where was the medical aid that he could have gotten? I don't know if there's a cure for this kind of disease, but if this disease kept coming back and back, he should have gotten some medical assistance by now. Alright. Nicholson shared had returned home due to severity of illness. He continued to work with the Bank of Jamaica. Same year had surgery done to remove his large intestine to help lessen the effects of the disease. And unfortunately, the roadblock appeared. But his 1 year contract with the Central Bank was renewed and he ended up at home again. According to Nicholson, something good came of it. He used time to write his book, The Limit Does Not Exist. The book, he said, doesn't tell a story of a disease that could have broken, killed, or destroyed someone who was weaker. Instead, it's a story of a young man who survived the hand, dealt him and dared to be stronger and more alive. My Crohn's disease never gave me a day's break in 40 years, and I would go to the bathroom about 5 times per day, sometimes up to 50 every single day. Mine in particular had all the worst elements of Crohn's disease, including at early age, terrible joint pain, constant infections, severe inflammation, and bleeding. But I triumphed, he said. Now his third stint at the Jamaica Central Bank, Nicholson was also invested in creating awareness about Crohn's disease. I created a website, IR Nicholson, that provides awareness as to what the illness is and gives opponents what foods to eat and supplements to buy to bolster what your doctor may advise. The site also contains a blog advice for all digestive health or just about anybody, Nicholson shared. And the article, I have to give him credit though that what he went through was horrible. Alright, and it doesn't seem, again, I'm not really a medical expert, hold on. But it doesn't seem like there's a cure for this disease. Because you would think that how tense he's dealt with it, that you got some medical assistance to really destroy or lessen it. But the fact that he's able to accomplish that much despite having a disease like that, I never want to imagine what he went through, especially with the bowel thing. So that's just something that I really could not imagine. But I just have to give him credit that despite that he didn't give up. He kept fighting, kept doing what he had to do. So I have to give you props for that, man. So I just do hope that there's a way that this disease can be cured or neutralized, because like I said, this thing kept trying to rob this guy of trying to live a normal, productive life. And the thing is that this guy sounds like he's a very ambitious, smart guy who's very accomplished. And we need more cats like that in society. And the fact that he's able to still do all these things despite this illness, this guy is a real fight warrior. And we need to highlight people like this. But I pray that this guy, if he overcomes this disease permanently at some point, and that he goes on to continue to great things. Like he can have a full normal life, probably married, get settled down, whatever. But anyways, much props to Llemar Nicholson. And this will go into State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusenfair and Miles Productions. Okay.